Hello everyone and welcome to the 30th race of the RLANZ Aldi Cup Series for season number 3. We're here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway for the Bank of America 500, the 4th chase race of the season, and we're approaching the halfway mark in the chase for the Aldi Cup for season number 3. Joined the booth by Isaac Nichols.
Hello.
And we'll get this thing underway, 500 miles here at Charlotte, North Carolina. So anyways, we'll go to the starting lineup. Lucifer Sam, the number 77. Starts on the pole in the Century Parks Toyota. Starting alongside him is the Coca-Cola 600 winner from earlier in the year, Tristan Allen, who's a long way down in points. Row 2, you got our last winner in the Aldi Cup Series, Dawson Miller, and Jack Porkins, the 04. Row number 3, we got another non-chase driver in Nathan Stapleton and chase driver Cyrus McGee. Row 4, Matthew Ingram, the 29, also buried in the points. He starts from 7th, and Chase Marks is a good starting spot from 8th. Round at the top 10, he's the 95 for Jonathan King, who's had a tough year, and he'll be joined by Dominic Anthony on the 5th row. Row 6, Henry Gordon, the number 2, and Jake Rogers in the 98, both looking to turn around their chases. Excuse me. We got row 7, Isaac Nichols, the 48, and Simon Nichols in the 24. Simon was the winner of Chicagoland, the first chase race, and he's got 4 wins for the year. Isaac on 1, both of them kind of struggling at the moment. We got row 8, Jackson Lynn, the 01, and the winner of this race last year, Zachary Fitzwater. On row number 9, Patrick Schamberger, the points leader, and the number 27 of Brandon Benton. Running at the top 20, it's Adam Lewis in the 22, in I believe his second career start, and Dan Park in the 41. We'll go take a look at the rest of your chase drivers. Here on row number 11, you got 2 chase drivers in Julio Caesar and Reagan Whitlock. Going further down the order, Lan Hicks in the 16, who's had a fairly good year, a fairly good chase up to this point, with 3 top 5s. He's second in the points. He's starting a long way back, a lot further back than where he would like to be. And 2 drivers a long way back from where they would like to be. The 45, Garrett Senor, starting from 33rd, and 34th is the lowest chase driver in the points, Kelly Lee. Take a look at the rest of the field there, and we'll get this thing underway here at Charlotte for 67 laps. So it's a bit shorter, obviously, than the Coca-Cola 600. The cars are going to roll off. Now we're going to get onto the racetrack, I think. Yep. So see how this one plays out here tonight. So non-chaser on the pole, Lucifer Sam in 77. Obviously just barely missed out on the chase. And obviously very disappointed about that, I would think. So very, very good driver. Probably should have made the chase really, but unfortunate thing happened there. Obviously at Richmond, and put him out of the chase. We got 4 chase drivers after that, then a great qualifying effort from Nathan Stapleton in 6th. Engelram and Chase Marks, former teammates, and then Anthony and King. Right at the top 10.
Yep. Of course, Engelram needing a good run at the moment. He's dropping off in the chase.
Yeah, 3 of these drivers up here all need good runs. The 5, the 12, the 29, all the way down in the points. But anyways, pace cars on the pit road, coming to the green. In the Bank of America 500 is green. So yeah, sorry I interrupted you there.
All good.
And the 77 clears. Lucifer Sam's going to jump out to the lead.
Allen had a chance to get low, but now Miller's going to get underneath him.
Interesting little thing here for those that did not watch the first 3 chase races, and I do recommend you do watch them, but Nicotech have won the first 3 chase races so far with Simon Nichols, Patrick Schamberger, and Dawson Miller in that order. And Nicotech tied with DW Motorsports with 10 wins for the year, and DW Motorsports last year had only 8 wins, so those two teams are very dominant this season. But at the moment, it's loose for Sam. Driving for Gifford out in front, he's going to lead the second lap. He's got Miller right up on the back of him, and there he goes down to the bottom for the lead. So we had a few wrecks here earlier in the year in the Coca-Cola 600. Might see the same thing again tonight. I think it's the 21 down to the bottom. Cyrus McGee, from what I remember, I'm not sure if this is true. It's either him or Porkins, the 04. But one of those two drivers is the highest DW Motorsport affiliated driver in the points, which is crazy after how good they've been in the regular season. DW Motorsports themselves had, at the end of the regular season, had all 4 of their cars up in the top 5 in the points. It was incredible. And Matthew Ingram, who's led the points for over half the season so far, way down at the moment in the championship. He's going to take the lead away. Oh, a little bit of contact. Good save from King in the 95. He's going to hang on to the third, or maybe not, because Gore's looking down low. They're 3 wide, and shooting up the racetrack goes Miller. He got into the right rear of King.
You've got to be careful with 3 wide on this track, mainly at the exit of turn 4. So
yeah, it doesn't have that wall that sticks out. This is an older Charlotte, so it doesn't have that safer barrier just sticking out there, which is good, but they still can hit the wall, and it does cause crashes. It's possible. And I just saw in the timing, Lee and Reagan Whitlock currently 41st and 42nd. We go through the rest of the chase drivers at the moment here on lap 6. There's Brandon Bent, the 27, a long way back from where we're usually seeing him. He crashed out here earlier in the year. You got Landon Hicks and Patrick Schamberger, 1 and 2 in the points. Falling back, Sinor moving his way forward. Simon Nichols moving backwards. He's going to be shuffled 3 wide here in a minute, I think. He does. It's going to hurt him. Allen is falling back. Porkins has made his way to the inside. Miller's still on the outside. Isaac Nichols is moving his way forward. You got a bunch of non-chase drivers actually up here. You got Engelram now on the outside, getting passed by Anthony. You got Caesar, who also needs a bit of a good run in the 91, I think. Jake Rogers definitely needs one. Henrik War, I think he needs one as well. And the 21 car, if he wants to stay in contention, he needs a good run as well. So, really, I think the only guys that are really close are like the 88, the 16, the 45, the 94, if I'm correct. They're all like under 25 behind each other. So, yeah, very interesting. Henry Gordon, number 2, taking the lead away. The Flowmaster Ford. Flowmaster taking over sponsorship from Verizon for the majority of the season from now on. Obviously, Verizon part of the net neutrality issue we've mentioned before.
405 in the top 10 DW affiliated.
Yep. 21, 2, 98, 04. So, starting to move their way forward. We got Isaac Nichols, I think, is the only Nicotech driver in the top 10 that's odd. And yeah, the 40. I keep forgetting the 40 for some reason.
Of course, he is
A non-chase.
the moment, and also because of the chase, the lowest PRM driver. I mean, even without the chase, he's the lowest.
Yeah, so rough year for him. He's going for second. He'd be happy to get himself a win. He would become the first non-chase driver to win a race this season. I think last year, if I'm correct, we only had 2 drivers in the chase winning races, which were Porkins and the guy right behind the 40, Cyrus McGee. McGee getting his win at Kansas, and Porkins winning at Chicagoland. It's been a season since he won a race. Jack Porkins, it's been a while. Obviously, like to get one here tonight. But still, Henry Gore, the number 2, the Flowmaster Ford, leading the race. Cyrus McGee going for second. How about Roger Ray, the 99, non-chase driver, moving his way forward. He's got Caesar and Rogers on the inside, and Porkins is going to drop down in there. Marks is on the outside of the 31, trying to make it 3 wide in the middle.
As, Nichols is now taking back 10th, but for the moment, no Nicotech car in the top 10 as he now takes back 10th.
Garrett North started 33rd. He's moved his way up into nearly inside the top 10. He's 12th at the moment. He's got Adam Lewis behind, now looking to the bottom, and there goes Lewis in the 22 car for Smart Motorsports. Aiden Shepard, another good run, finally lifted himself, I believe, off the bottom of the championship, if I remember correctly. Now that position goes to Hedger Alonso, the 37, who have not seen much at all in this race. He finished second in the 600 earlier in the year, but I've not seen a lot of him. There he is on the outside, way back there. Speaking of guys way back there, how about these guys? Hicks, Nichols, and Allen. 3 very good drivers, way down the order.
Now, that is Zachary Fitzwater there in the 59. Not many times has the 59 qualified, and this is his defending race, the Bank of America 500. He won it last season. Not sure if he'd have enough engine power to get to the front.
I think this is very sad, but Fitzwater is one of 2 drivers that did return from last season that has not gone a top 10. The only other driver is Benny Watson, so I don't know. Fitzwater may get a hit tonight. Watson did not qualify in the 97. I'm going to go back up to the front. We've got a chain for the lead. It is the 21 car now out in front, the Coca-Cola Ford. What can he do tonight? Julio Caesar. Of course, his team owner, Tyson Gifford, won the All-Star race, so they know how to win here at Charlotte. Porkins moves his way up to 3rd. Roger Ray still doing a good job at the moment, currently inside that top 10. Aiden Shepard here, the 13, coming off a 2nd place last week. A great run for him. And he's going to be shuffled on the outside, just ran a little too high into 1 and 2. But this is that was a great run last week, and I think it will help his confidence. And we got further back, Brandon Bent, who was way down the order, has moved his way inside the top 20, nearly inside. I think he's in the top 15 at the moment. And yes, he is. He's 14th. And Patrick Schamberger, I haven't seen a lot of him tonight so far. He's 16th. I think he's now 15th because he just got around the 50. Also, I'd like to mention Tyler Lyman, first start in a long time for that 83. So, good to see him back out on the racetrack, the Cool Shirt Systems car. Battle for the lead. 3 wide at the line. Didn't mean to do that. Oops.
I think a bit of rubbing between the 9104 there. Just a bit of good old racing at the moment.
Yep, Porkins now has taken the lead. Isaac Nichols right up behind him. Looking to the bottom. There he goes down for the lead. Side by side, looks like the 48 may lead the lap. Close to the line. Hasn't updated yet. There's 04, so Porkins got that lap. And he's going to be shuffled back now on the outside. His teammate Henry Gore. How about the PRM cars? 2, 3, and 4 at the moment. But the 04 is going to fall back. How about Adam Lewis has made his way up into the top 10. His 2nd Audi Cup Series start in his career. Garrett Sinors moved his way up from 33rd on the grid. So, a couple guys having good runs at the moment. Obviously already mentioned Roger Ray. He was up in the top 5 for a while. He's currently inside the top 10. Good run for him. You got Bent moving his way forward. Schamberger. You got the 23 of Matt Tuck. And Tyler Lyman. Rogers was up there for a while. So I haven't seen a lot of Luis Sorrentino so far in this race. He's moving his way forward in the 11. So a few drivers we haven't talked about too much is now moving their way to the front. We've got a battle for the lead. The 40 has got around the 48, and now the 2 is going to follow him. So a PRM 1-2 at the moment. And the winner of the Coca-Cola 600 in Season 2, Jay Jefferson, their teammate, did not qualify after blowing an engine in the qualifying race. So, tough break for the 76. He hasn't made a lot of races recently, so I don't know why that would be the case, but just be unlucky, I guess. Lap 24 of the race, we haven't seen a lot of... I haven't seen any cautions yet, which is kind of surprising. We had actually a fair few in the Coca-Cola 600, so... very interesting. Can't remember. Did last year's race go caution free? Or no, there were definitely crashes last season.
It was the Coca-Cola 600, which was a huge mess.
Oh yeah, last season Coca-Cola 600. Yeah, that was a huge mess. So the 40, the 2, the 22, 21, all Mustangs up in the top 4. And Julio Caesar, the 91, a Toyota, in 5th. We've got a battle for the lead. Look how close Henrik War is. His car's looking very strong at the moment. So a fair few laps already. He's going to the bottom for the lead. Adam Lewis, the 22, is going to follow him, I think. And Anthony might get a little unlucky here. He's going to be stuck on the outside. And Adam Lewis moves up to 2nd. And he's going to take Cyrus McGee with him. McGee right up on the back here. Might look for more. And Schamberger is always up there.
Of course,
it just seems like
leader at the moment.
Yeah. 2nd in points. Need to find him. He's Len Hicks in 16. He's a lot further back. There he is. Which is right up towards the back of the field. Battling Simon Nichols. 2 drivers didn't expect to be so far down the order at the moment. But yeah, they're outside the top 30. So that's a massive boost in confidence there for Schamberger. And you see Reagan Whitlock is also just inside the top 30. So it's just good news for the 88 car. But the only problem is the 45 car here. Garrett Sinor is also up close to him in the championship. Only 15 back. And at the moment is running... just gained a few positions because cars were coming out of the pit road. I saw Porkins was one of them. So they're all coming in. Caesar, Lewis, Porkins, Allen and Aiden Shepherd all coming down the pit road. See how this plays out in a minute. Henry Gore has a big lead now because of that. He's going to be coming in this time. Followed by McGee and Schamberger. The 40, 27, 98. So a couple Dido Motorsport affiliated cars coming in and a couple staying out. Lyman, Isaac Nichols got held up, I think, as well. So tough break for him. Coming off the pit road. It will be Julio Caesar who wins it. And a good battle between those two. And Lewis gets the edge of Porkins. So be interesting to see where the 91 comes out in relation to... Sorry, where
these guys are coming in just shy of lap 30, and these guys completing lap 30 now. It's going to be interesting when we get up to 7 laps to go, and that's when the last pit stop cycle will end around about. Henry
Gore looks like he's going to get out in front of these guys. These guys will have to make him another pit stop unless there's like a few cautions, but I would assume they would come in after that anyway, during those cautions anyway. So yeah, because they did not make it to halfway. So tough break. We got a battle for the lead. Look at Caesar, massive run on the outside, and he's going to get it. So he clears on the outside. So great run for Julio Caesar. He takes the lead effectively. I say effectively because all these guys, the 40, 27 and co, they hadn't pitted. But now it's official. So the 91 leads the race. He did the Bank of America 500. It's a good run for him at the moment. He needs a good run. Henry Gore also needing a good run. In that too. I think he's a long way down the points if I'm correct. We go back here. Sidnor, Roger Ray, Adam Lewis. That's the top 5. Schamberger, Anthony, Porkins, Aiden Shepherd. Another good run for him at the moment. And the 21 car of Cyrus McGee. That's the top 10. They're 3 wide. And poor old Dominic Anthony just got stuck up on the outside. And Shepherd just decided to make it 3 wide. And it didn't work out for him. He got a battle for 4th place. That's the 22 and the 99. 22, obviously very good equipment, even though they are uncharted. looking underneath. Not going to happen. There goes Schamberger. So Schamberger getting a good run down the back. Oh, he's going to get there. He's going to get
Taking
there.
advantage of Ray losing speed by trying to get around Lewis. He's going to get it.
I should also mention this. Roger Ray has won here at Charlotte before. He won the showdown race here earlier in the year. So he knows how to do well here at Charlotte, running in 7th place. He just got passed by Jack Porkins, but this is a great run for him at the moment in that 99 car. Now that I mentioned that, this guy, John Sheets, currently the Rookie of the Year leader, is way down the order. So not good for him. He is currently 37th. And he was at the back for a long time, so kind of makes sense. We got Fitzwater, and Fitzwater looks like he was run into on the pit road by someone, because that's not glitch damage. That's actual damage on the 59. So it doesn't look like he's going to go back to back.
Tough break for him.
Not sure who could have done it though. That's the thing. Don't see anyone with too much damage. Take a look throughout the field, see where you are. And these guys are closing in. It was 2.6 a couple laps ago. Now it's only 2.2. And we'll close in even more. And speaking of closing in, Henrik Waugh is going to go for the lead here in a minute, because he's right up on Julio Caesar. And Caesar slides up the racetrack. There goes the 2 looking low. He's not going to be able to do it yet. Can he stick with it? Yes, he can. He's going to get to the inside. And
this is going to help out that chase pack.
Oh, definitely. It will. Unless these guys are battling as well. Well, some of them are, but Sinor, who's leading it, is not battling at the moment with Porkins. So it's only gained a 10th though. So, well, it doesn't matter really. A 10th is a 10th. They did close in. So the 2 in the 91. It's going to be an interesting battle here. See, comes out on top. We've got 29 laps to go here at Charlotte, so still a long way to go in this race. We haven't seen a caution yet, so that's interesting. You see Zachary Fitzwater, unfortunately, looks like he got hit on the pit road, I think. I said that he did, but I'm not sure about that. But that's the only way I think he could have got damaged, because there's no caution yet. So, yeah, and all these guys I just think were either at the back for a while. Jonathan King started 9th. He's fallen way back. But you see Hicks is way back here. So you see Whitlock is way back here. We'll go through the chase drivers at the moment. So we're going to start with the lowest, which is Landon Hicks in the 16. He just crossed the line. At the moment, he's 33rd. Reagan Whitlock is 31st. And the 94. It's not good for him. And you got Simon Nichols, who's now under attack that's for 26th. So he's going to drop back to 27th. Tough break there. Loose percent on a chase driver. Lee and Rogers currently 25th and 24th and 25th. Going to go up the order. There's Dawson Miller 21st. Matthew Engram 19th. 18th is Tristan Allen. But that's about to change, obviously. Isaac Mickles is 16th. Because he just got around the 12. And up here you got Bent, who at the moment I think is in the top 10. He is in 9th place. And you got Cyrus McGee in 8th. Schamberger 6th. Porkins 4th. Sinor 3rd. 2nd is Julio Caesar, and the leader Henry Gore, whose car looks very strong. I think he's led a bunch of laps. He's been able to hold off Julio Caesar, so hasn't been able to pull away from him, but it's a bit stronger than his car. But he slides up the racetrack there, and that opens the door for the 91. So it will be interesting to see how they're going to deal with that 59 car, because from what I can tell, he's fairly slow. 27.5, so it's a bit slower than the previous lap time. 27.3 compared to a 27.5, 27.6 nearly. So 0.3 the difference on that lap between the leader and the last. So, but while they're battling, these guys who are now battling, of course. They're closing in because it was like 2.6 about what 10 laps ago. It's now It's now 1.5. It's going to get even closer, I think. Oh no, 1.6. So that's what happens when you battle. You lose time. And Julio Cesar's actually kind of run away from the 2. So maybe the 2 is not as strong as I thought. But I still think he's got the car to beat.
Nah, you don't see too many Toyotas in the picture anymore, but this race, we've been seeing a bit of it. Lucifer Sam on pole, Julio Cesar leading at the moment.
Yeah. We got, what, 2 teams with Giffortreading, the flagship Toyota team. And this team obviously coming back for another season. That's good news. That's good to hear. Obviously, with Tyson Giffen winning the All-Star race, his team gets reserved, so these 4 cars will be returning next season. Of course, more reserves could be given out because both Julio Cesar and John Sheets looks like they might win reserves for next season. Cesar not so likely at the moment, but John Sheets, leading Rookie of the Year, looking very likely for him. He might get it, but as I said, look how far back he is tonight, so not good news for him. But anyways, 20 to go here at Charlotte. It has been caution free so far, and while these guys are battling, it's closed down a lot. Hawkins is now 1.35 seconds back, so not good news for these guys. It's not what they wanted to see, to be honest. So Henry Gore kind of pulled away. They're catching Zachary Fitzwater as expected. It's now 1.2 seconds back to the 3rd place car. It's 3/10 between the front 2, but that's going to close down as well. So I don't know how this lap car will go. Will Fitzwater block the 2 or will he help him out? That's the question. 2 slides up the racetrack a little bit. It's going to hurt him because now the 91 is closed in. The 2 looks to the inside. No, 59 will block him off. At least for the moment. Now what I just realised, if this thing does go green the whole way, we'll be seeing pit stops at like, what, lap 60? As Cesar now goes to the lead in the 91. Can he do it? Fitzwater kind of is in the middle, kind of blocking both cars there. And it's nearly under a second. Now that's Cyrus McGee, 21. He's gone a lap down.
Very early pit stop.
Yeah. Oh boy, they're really shuffling each other up the racetrack because I think they were gonna... Oh, careful! Bent and Schamberger got into each other and nearly turned each other around. It could have ended badly, but thankfully they saved it. But really, I don't know. I think this will hurt the 21 a fair bit because he's now a lap down. So he's got past the leaders, surely. Because of that 59, look how much the gap is closed. Next lap car is Bruno Barros in the 20. The NGK car. He's a long way off the pace. He might have been the run that ran into Fitzwater because he doesn't look that quick either. 27.9, 27.7 for the leader. So he looks fairly off as well. So, Cesar losing the lead here. So Henry Gore, we got 14 laps to go. Henry Gore's led the most laps. He's going to get by Brown Event defending champion. Looking for his 3rd win of the year. Schamberger going for... No, he's already in 3rd. 21, of course, is a lap down. Look at the run he got, though. Those are the new tyres. Working to his advantage. So, that's the good thing for Cyrus McGee. He's got fresh tyres. Or fresher tyres than these guys, so... Looks like they're finally starting to kick in. He just kicked Bent up the racetrack. Here comes Schamberger, the 88. Sid Noor, the 45, in 4th place. Roger Ray, he's hung with these guys. He's 5th place at the moment. Very good run for Roger Ray.
Time, I think next lap, or the lap after that, we'll be seeing people come in, as some people pitted lap 28, 29.
Well, yeah, I remember some guys came in on 31, so we might see someone try and stretch it out. But I don't think that will happen because, you know. But that took way too long for McGee. I think he's going to be falling. He's going to fall way back. That's bad news for the Coca-Cola Ford. Coming with 11 laps to go, the 2. Henry Gore leading the race. Here comes Garrett Sinor, the 45. Going to the inside of Schamberger. So right now, that'd be an extra point. So it'd be 14 points to margin. That's good news for Schamberger. He's just lost another position though, so he can't lose too many, otherwise Sinor might get up there. Lan Hicks at the moment is 27th, so that's a big result there. Here comes some guys down the pit road, the 04, 91 and 22. Adam Lewis has stayed with the pack as well. I'm very impressed about that. Kind of didn't think he would be able to do that, but he's done it. Good job there by him. Now, let's see what happens. Cyrus McGee, I believe, is 2 laps down. He is, so I thought he was only 1, but he's actually 2 apparently. Now, Schamberger is staying out. That's a bonus point to him unless Bent can get him. And he does. Yeah, 27. I don't know. Apparently not. I thought the 27 got him at the line, but apparently not. So, bonus point for the 88. That's good news. That's good news for him. Henry Gore led them down. This might be for the win right here. 45 is done. That's Garrettson or the red car. Ray and Shepard. Oh, contact between the 13 and the 99. And the 2. The Flowmaster Ford will get out in front. Some guys are staying out, like Brandon Bent, even more. It's kind of a surprise. If caution came out, that would really hurt things. So, yeah, that'd be very interesting. So we'll see how this all plays out here. Some of these guys are already off the pit road. Adam Lewis had a really tardy pit stop. He's going to fall in behind John Andrews. So, a great pit stop for him. And there it is. So the 2, Henry Gore, currently the leader. Now, I just want to wonder, where's the 21 get back on the lead lap or no? There he is. He's battling Hedgel, Arvin, Alonso and co. So he must have had a really tardy pit stop, or he got held up badly as well. Oh, we got an issue for Kelly Lee. 51 cars blowing up. And that might be it for her this year. Just be careful. And they're all going to slow down. And that's it for Kelly Lee. I think she's done for this year. What a tough break. A rough chase for her. Only 4 races in. It's already over, I would think. So the 2 of Henry Gore has led the most laps tonight. He's looking for his 4th career Audi Cup Series win. His 2nd of the year. There is the 51 on the pit road. Tough break for her. Garrett Sinor's never won a cup race. Julio Caesar looking for his 2nd win of the year. Roger Ray, like Sinor, has not won a cup race. He did win the showdown here to get into the All-Star race, but other than that, he's not won an official cup race. Patrick Schamberger has obviously won 3 of them, looking for his 3rd of the year. Jack Pawkins has not won in over a season. I think he's too far back, actually. I think it's going to come down to these top 4 guys. Because Caesar, you know, is going to close in. But can Roger Ray? I don't know if he can, to be honest. I really don't. So it might just come down to these 3. Because I think the 99's falling back a bit. So still a good run for Roger Ray. This is a well-deserved run for him in 4th place. We got 4 laps to go here at Charlotte. They're going to catch the 20. Now remember, Garrett Sinor and this team, South Florida Motorsports, are teammates to the... Well, Sinor's teammates to Brenda Barros, and South Florida Motorsports have never won a cup race. So will de Barros be nice to Sinor? And there he goes down to the bottom. There they go down to the bottom. And Garrett Sinor's going to try and take the lead. He's not let a lap all race. It's good news for him in the championship as well. He's going to go to the lead. The Jack Links Chevrolet clears the 2. And there goes Julio Caesar, the 91. Roger Ray, don't count him out. I think we can, because he's got 2 laps to go this time. They're going to catch the 20. And teammates at South Florida Motorsports, what happens here?
It's a matter of Chevrolet versus Toyota versus Ford right now.
I don't think Henry Gore's going to be able to do anything. I think it's going to come down to the 45 and the 91. Will the 20 block the 45? He does. He blocks him. And then the 45 shuffles him up the racetrack. This is the white flag. Sinor's never won a race. Neither is the team. This is the white flag. 1 lap to go. Can he do it? For the first time in his Audi Cup Series career, he's won a Detroit Series race at Michigan in the past, but he's never won a Cup race. Here comes Caesar right up, trying to close in. I don't think he's going to do it, because now here comes the 2. Nah, but I think Sinor's got it, because the 91 could not get low. Oh, he's looking, he's not going to do it. And for the first time, it'll be Garrett Sinor going to victory lane in the Cup Series. He wins the Bank of America 500 at Charlotte. Barely.
Big win for him. That's when he needed it most.
Yes.
Puts him up high in the point standing. Schamberger still the leader, but Sinor up to 2nd.
Yep. Where did Schamberger fall back to? He fell back to 12th. So something happened to the 88, I think, on that final lap. But Garrett Sinor doing a victory lap. Julio Caesar came really close. He looked to the inside, but... oh dear, now that is Chase Marks. It's not the first time we've seen somebody crash after the race. The 31. Oh, and Stapleton's gone around, so... well, that's interesting. But yeah, Garrett Sinor, the winner here at Charlotte. He jumps to 2nd in the points. Now, let me think, because he gets 46 for the win. He didn't lead the most laps, so that went to Henry Gore. It's 46. Schamberger gets 31 plus the bonus point. So, it's a 1-point ball game at the moment. Because Sinor was 15 behind. He gained 14 on Schamberger. So, Schamberger holds the points lead by a point. Incredible. But anyways, congratulations to Garrett Sinor for winning. And we'll see you guys next time at Talladega.
See the lights on the other side. I'm going to get there and hope we will meet there.